Hello everyone, it is Eunagina here and welcome back to all my lovely subbies and also welcome to all of you who are new to my channel. So today we are going to be building a single dad apartment. So a lot of you guys really liked my single mom apartment, so a lot of you also suggested that I did a single dad apartment. So I went ahead and did that. If you have not watched my single mom apartment and that if you would really like to, I will leave a little sort of info card here in the upper right corner that you can click and you can go ahead and see that one as well. So basically I am doing an apartment with 4 bedrooms. There's of course the master bedroom where the dad is sleeping, and then he has got 3 daughters, 2 teens and 1 child. I sort of thought he would be a cop, actually. Of course you can have him be whatever you want, but I sort of had a cop in mind, so I've got some medals and some sort of partner photos and stuff in there. And I was thinking that his former wife probably left him because he did not have as much time for the family, and she just got really tired of him always working with his police stuff, and eventually it just got too much. She felt like he was prioritizing his work over her and the kids, and basically the kids have mostly been living with her since they got a divorce, but she died. I actually don't know why, but she died of something. Maybe she got sick or something, who knows, but she died, and that means that he is now the guardian of these 3 daughters, so they have to come live with him, so he had to find a bigger apartment, so he got this one. And yeah, so that's what's going on. He's trying his best to be a good dad and trying to balance it with having his police work going on as well, which is a really difficult balance, I think, because you probably do a lot of work when you're a police officer. So he's really trying his best to be a good dad for his daughters. So we've got some personalities for the daughters as well. One of them is like a really girly girl, and while the father really likes to decorate his home in just like a very masculine style, and he's not really one who puts in a lot of cluttery objects and decor objects and all of that. The girly girl is just like, Dad, please put in some nice little objects, please put in some potted plants, and please try to decorate the house a little bit. Sometimes he'll say no, he does not want it, but sometimes he will sort of give in and let her buy something for the house, or let her, decide something that they should put into their home to make it a little more pretty, such as perhaps a flower on the table, or buying a rug that is not black or blue and rather got some flowers on it and stuff like that. So she's sort of the one that adds a little bit of a feminine touch here and there, even though I think the apartment is mostly masculine in the sort of common areas where the entire family is going to be, such as a living room and dining and all of that. So that is the girly girl teen, and then we've also got another teen girl. She's more of a goth. So she really she's very closed, and she doesn't really talk much, and she's got this a lot of black furniture, and she loves to listen to a lot of rock music and all of this sort of goth stuff. And yeah, I think she became like this also after her mother died, and she's kind of angry with her dad because she felt like he was also sort of abandoning them a little bit by not having as much time for them when he was a cop and their mother left him. And yeah, she's feeling really disappointed, and she's having a hard time adjusting to living with her dad. But I think in time she will probably get a nicer relationship to him, but we'll see. But at least that is the story that goes with her, so that she has a room as well. The two teen girls actually have the biggest bedrooms in the house. So the dad actually went and got one of the smaller rooms for himself and said, okay, you girls can have the nice big rooms. That's all right. He's trying his best to be really, really nice to them. So yeah, this is the girly girls room we're about to do here. And then we also have one more daughter, of course, I forgot to mention. That is going to be a child and is also a girl. Of course, you can always, like, if you want to have boys living with your single father, go right ahead and change up the rooms a little bit so that it'll fit a boy. Although, of course, you can always just put a boy inside if they like feminine colors. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, she's just like a really sweet child. I don't think she really understands what's happened between him and her mum back then. She's just sort of grown into a child and she doesn't have as much memory of the past as the two teen girls have. So she's a little more sort of easy probably for him to handle, because she doesn't judge anything. Like, she's just a very sweet kid. So yeah, we'll also give her room. She's got the smallest room in the house. And then the dad has his own bedroom, and then he also has like an office inside his bedroom where I've put a lot of medals and, you know, all that sort of stuff, which I feel like I've already said, but I'm not sure. But he's got a lot of medals and like partner photos and that sort of stuff to make it look like it is a cop who lives there. So yes. Sorry about that. So I really hate sometimes when you have to put things on shelves, like what I was trying to do here with the bookshelf. Like, there are certain slots that items can go in, right? And you want to put it somewhere. You want to use the 9 key to lift it onto somewhere that is not one of those slots, but then you have to first fill in those slots for it to not snap to those, so that you can actually just lift it freely. I hope that makes sense, but it's really annoying when that happens. So that's why I just put a bunch of tissue boxes all over that shelf and then deleted them again, because obviously I don't really want them there. So yeah, anyways, I think this teen girl is pretty much into fashion. I think she's a very fashion forward girl. She might also like interior decoration and stuff like that. I think that's sort of her thing. And I think the goth girl is mostly into music. I actually realized I did not put an instrument into her room. I think perhaps I would have probably gone with a guitar for her, maybe. Something like that. I think she would have enjoyed that. But that is probably mostly her style. Of course, you can decorate it to your liking with whatever skill building things you would like to have in the house. It would probably not be bad to have a chess table somewhere too, but of course you could also raise logic with the bookshelf if you still want to go with the cop career. I think you do need logic for the cop career, don't you? I think so. I'm not sure, actually. I haven't played it for a very, very long time. So this is going to be the goth girl's bedroom. Just trying to fiddle around a little bit and see what beds we even have. I wanted one that was all black. I am not happy with the swatches, and I wanted her room to be quite modern, but I am going with this more sort of traditional goth as well. But I am mixing it with some more modern items too. So it's sort of a little bit of a mix. And yeah, there's basically just a lot of black in her room, a little bit of white here and there, and a little bit of red, I think. Mostly just red, I think, is the only color that really pops in her little room. So she's got big black curtains. I think she does not care for the outside world at all. So she's pretty much just got big black curtains to keep out the light and all the annoying things outside. So she's pretty much a little bit of I don't know, depressed. No, not depressed, but a very gloomy person. Gloomy was the word I was looking for. So I definitely think she would have the gloomy trait. And maybe also the hot-headed, I could imagine. So yeah, that's the kind of girl who's living here. And that picture I put on the floor there with the sort of headmaster kind of look, I don't know. I know it doesn't really fit, but on the other hand, I picked it out because I thought she would have found it somewhere and she just sort of thought it was cool or something. It looked kind of cool, or I don't know. I just thought she would maybe enjoy that. She's also got her own TV in here. Not a very awesome one, just the cheapest flat screen that is available. But she does have a TV because she prefers to stay inside her room. Even though there's a much bigger TV in the living room, she still prefers to stay by herself and not take part in anything that anyone is doing anywhere. Basically, that's what she's all about. And she also wears all black clothes. That's why I went ahead and used this little wall hanging item with the black swatches. And I also put a spider on this wall. Some of you are probably going to freak out because I know a lot of people don't like spiders. I also hate spiders. I freak out a lot when I see them, and I wasn't really sure whether I wanted to keep that spider there. But I kind of felt like this girl would like spiders. But, you know, whatever. I'm pretty sure her sister would freak out every time she comes in here when she sees that spider. Like, ew, please take that down. It's so disgusting. So yeah, she's got that one. I think that's just a little personality touch. I would definitely not have this on my wall. I would die of fright every single night or every moment of my day if I was in here. So I am definitely not a fan. But she is, so, you know, whatever. Now we're going to be decorating the dad's bedroom. He's gone for quite a masculine look. He's not really, as well, like what I said, he's not like a person who clutters a lot. He just has like the necessities. He has his bed, and he has his bedside tables, and a little rug so it's not too cold to step out, and a light by the bedside, and then a dresser, a very, very regular plain dresser. And then he's got his desk area. That one is pretty messy. So I guess you could say it's cluttered, but not with decorative items really. It's more like a lot of mess from files and some research he's probably doing, like what you can see here, these cardboard things I've put up. Those are supposed to look like his research or whatever he's doing at his work. So this is basically his little home office where he sometimes does some of his work for his police stuff. So yeah, that's basically it. And those medals I put on the wall there, I did imagine those to just sort of be some sort of medal of honor that police officers can get. Most of them, like I wanted to have the black shelf, but that came with like a pink prize, and I thought, no, I don't think police has pink prizes and medals. That I don't feel like that really fits. So I went ahead and picked the other swatch instead. That fit a little better. But yeah. So a lot of blue relaxing colors in here, just quite a masculine room. There isn't much going on in there. I just didn't want it to be feeling too decorative and all that. So yeah. This is the little not children's room, but the little girl's room, and yeah, I think it's a really sweet little room. She's got her little painting table. I hope you can actually access it there. I think you will be able to. But if you can't, I'm guessing there should probably be some room somewhere in the living room where you could have a drawing table or like a violin, whatever you want your child to actually do. And then of course she's got her dolly house and the toy box and some teddies and whatever else children have. So that's pretty much her room right there. And yeah, I think it's a cute little room. It's a nice little girl's room. I really like that bed. I really like that print on the bed. I often want to use that one if I want to make a girl's room. So yes. And I really liked using these little flowers. I think they were so cute. And they just sort of really fit her personality with this little sweet flowers coming up the wall. So anyways, we are just putting in some curtains now, and then we are off to the screenshots. So we are done already. I will speak to you on the other side, guys. Hello and welcome to the other side of the screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoyed the screenshots as well. Remember, you can check out some of my other videos. I've got some in the info card and also on the end screen. And of course you can always go and explore on my channel. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and see you soon.